Hi everyone. In this video we will find values of 6 trigonometric functions for acute angle. So first question, we have a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, one side is 12, another is 13 and angle is theta. This is an acute angle. Acute angle means less than 90 degree. So we have 6 trigonometric function, which is sine, cosine, tan, cosecant, secant and cot. Sine, we have a trick, so kato. S for sine, O for opposite over hypotenuse. Ka, so cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. To, T for tan, equal O for opposite over adjacent. Cosecant is opposite of sine, secant is opposite of cos, cot is opposite of tangent. So you should know all that. So what I can write here now, this will be hypotenuse over opposite, this will be hypotenuse over adjacent, and this will be adjacent over opposite. So this much information you should know. So first question, we have this one. Now in this one, which side is hypotenuse, which side is adjacent? So when you are looking from this angle, always opposite to this is opposite O. Now this is adjacent and the longest one is hypotenuse. Now if you know the Pythagorean triangle, then this is 12, this is 13. How will you find this one? The adjacent will be square root of 13 square minus 12 square. So let's just solve this. Square root of 13 square minus 12 square. So where is the square root? 13 square minus 12 square equal 5. So that will give you 5. So adjacent here is 5. Okay. Now we will use the trigonometric functions. So sine is equal opposite. Opposite is 12 over hypotenuse is 13. Cos is equal adjacent. Adjacent is 5. Hypotenuse is 13. Tan. Tan is equal opposite is 12. Adjacent is 5. Now what about the remaining ones? Now cosecant is opposite of sine. So I can just simply write 13 over 12 from here, right? Just opposite. Similarly, secant is, this will go up and that will come down, 13 over 5, and cot will be, cotangent will be 5 over 12. If you don't remember these formulas, just then flip sine, cos and tan. That's it. That's how you will solve it. Next question. Let's try one more question and then I will assign the remaining to you. So in this right angle triangle, this is 40, this side is 9, this is angle 90 degree, this angle is theta. Okay, so now how we will solve? So this angle is theta, so this side will be opposite, this will be your adjacent, the longest one will be hypotenuse. So square root of 40 square plus 9 square. When we are finding out hypotenuse, then we add. If we are finding out opposite and adjacent, then we do minus, right? Okay, now let's just solve this. Square root of 40 square plus 9 square, right? And that will give you 41. So hypotenuse is equal 41. Now do you remember the formula for sine? Sine for so, right? So sine is equal opposite over hypotenuse. Now opposite is 9, hypotenuse is 41. Now cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is toe, right? If you don't remember, that was the trick. So opposite is 9 and adjacent is 40. What about cosecant? Now cosecant is 41 over 9. Secant is 41 over 40. And cotangent or cot is 40 over 9. That's how you will find the values of trigonometric functions. So the remaining questions for this is 15 number, you can try by yourself. Okay, I think there's nothing else to explain in this one. So I will just tell you which side is hypotenuse and which side is adjacent. Okay, so according to you, which side will be hypotenuse? Just try to think. Okay, so this side will be hypotenuse. This angle is theta. Always start from here, this angle. So this will be opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is always the longest one. Now you can find, and how you will find this opposite? That will be 10 square minus 7 square, right? Okay, next question. So now try all the trigonometric functions: sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, and tan. So, oh sorry, cotangent. Try them all by yourself. Next question we have is this type of triangle. In this one, this angle is theta, this side is 9, this is right angle, and this is 6. So which side is opposite now? So opposite to this is opposite. Always start from theta, right? Now this is opposite, this is your adjacent, and this is your hypotenuse. How will you find the hypotenuse? Square root 9 square plus 6 square. And now again use the same concept. Now next question we have example 2. In this example we have a right angle triangle. So let's take a right angle. Let me just roughly draw a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle, so this is 90-degree. Angle A and B are acute. So angle A and angle B, they are acute. It means they are less than 90 degrees. So that is why I know that this is not A, because this is 90 degree, and 90 degree is a right angle, not the acute angle. So let's just give it C, right? So find the values of 5 remaining trigonometric functions. So first question in this one series we have, you have tan A is equal 8 over 15. Okay, this is T. Tan A is equal 8 over 15. So what you will do now? So tan is TOA. So kato. Remember, we have discussed that. So opposite over adjacent. Tan is equal opposite over adjacent. Now from here, if you compare, opposite is 8, adjacent is 15. Now which side will be opposite and which side will be adjacent? So this side is adjacent between 90 degree and this angle. Let's say this is 15. If you want to give this side as adjacent, that's also not a problem, okay, because that won't make any difference in your answer. So I'm just taking this side as, because it is talking about, okay, no, it will make difference because this is angle A. Okay, no, now everything will change. Tan A is equal 8 over 15. So from this angle we have to see. Okay, now from here this is opposite, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse, right? Because it is clearly written here tan A. Okay, now what? Now here angle is not theta, angle is A. Okay, so theta I just write down so you can understand. Okay, now we know adjacent, opposite, and hypotenuse. Now just substitute the value. Opposite is 8, adjacent is 15, hypotenuse will be square root of 15 square plus 8 square, and that will give you, I think, 17. Let me just solve. So that is, okay, this is 8 square, and this one is 15, and we got 17, right? So hypotenuse is 17. Now everything is so easy. Now you have to find the remaining trigonometric functions. So if I want to talk about sine is opposite over hypotenuse, right? So kato, right? Remember this. If you ever have confusion, write down this thing, or else let me just write so kato, sine cos tan. So 8 over 17, cos will be 15 over 17. Tan is already given, so I just have to find now. Cosecant is 17 over 8, secant is 17 over 15, and cotangent is 15 over 8. Just flip this. If you watch the video, you will understand what I have done here. Okay, so don't skip. Now next question you have, I will solve one more question and then I'll leave the rest to you. So question number 18, cos A is equal 3 over 10. Again, we have to talk about a right angle triangle. So in this one, angle A and B are acute angle. So angle ABC. So this is again talking about from this angle. We have to check. So from here, this will be opposite, this will be adjacent, hypotenuse, right? Now opposite is, okay, in this one, right? So this is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 3, hypotenuse is 10. That will be square root 10 square minus 3 square. So let me just quickly solve it for you guys. Square root 3, and that will be minus, and this is your 10. So if we solve this, we get a square root of 91. So you don't have to solve it, okay, you don't have to simplify this, you can just write a square root of 91. Okay, now let's find the remaining. So sine opposite over sine A, okay, sine angle A. Sine A will be opposite over hypotenuse, so square root 91 over 10. Cos is already given, tan A will be opposite over adjacent. And remaining, you know that you just have to flip, right? So let's not waste time, or else this video will be too long. Okay, now the remaining question we have, tan B is equal 3. So in this one again, this time it is said angle B. So what you will do now, this time you will look from B. So this is A, B, and this is a right angle. So see, this time you will start from here. So this is 3, so you can write 3 over 1. And tan is what? Toe, right? Opposite over adjacent. So this side will be opposite, this side is adjacent. 3, 1, that will give you square root 3 square plus 1 square. And that is 9 plus 1, 10, square root 10. So that's how you do it, right? You start from here. So this side is opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Now you can find the remaining angles. That will be too easy for you guys. Similarly, you have next question, sine B is equal 4 over 9. B is the acute angle. So again, A, B, C. From this angle, if you start to look from here, this is opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Now sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so opposite is 4, hypotenuse is 9. I'm sure you don't have confused how I'm getting opposite is 4 from here, hypotenuse from here, okay? Now what about adjacent? Find out using 9 square plus 4 square, and that's it. Now you can write the remaining trigonometric functions. So that's it for this video, and I hope you understood. Always remember this trick if you have any confusion. So, ka, to. Also, always look from the angle theta, or from whichever angle you start, okay? The opposite, adjacent, and the longest one is hypotenuse, like that, okay? That's it. See you in the next one.